All right, Aquarius. What's your message for the next 7 days, Aquarius? Also, if it does resonate, please let me know in the comments, guys. Also, make sure to hit the like button and make sure that you're subscribed with notifications on so that way you don't miss nothing. Also, if it's not your message, please don't take the message, okay? If something partially resonates, just take that part, okay? Leave the rest. Or it's just not your story and it's for somebody else. Okay, come back next time if it doesn't resonate. Anyways, what's for Aquarius? Sweet connections. Okay, listen, it's pink for a reason. This is love, okay? But it doesn't need to be a relationship, Aquarius. This could be you're building connections with people that are very unique, very special, okay? Peaceful, even, okay? You could be meeting new friends within the next 7 days, or you're getting recognized in some way, okay? You're getting sweet comments from people. People are noticing you, Aquarius. People are noticing you. The kind words that you say, the kind gestures that you guys do is many things here that people are noticing. So because there is an Aquarius here that I don't know if it's like a self-esteem thing. I don't really think it's a self-esteem, but I feel like you overthink, like, what do people think about me? What do they really think? You have a lot of thoughts that's in your head, Aquarius. Like, if you don't deal with self-esteem issues, this is not for you. But I don't think you fully deal with it, but you do care how people view you, okay? Because a lot of people do like you. But then you have like maybe some people that make you feel like a certain way. It's like energy, okay? It could just be like you don't get a good vibe from that person, or they just have like a straight face, so you never know what they're thinking. You might have somebody within the next 7 days that kind of rubs you the wrong way, maybe, or you never know what this person's thinking, and they're going to say something very beautiful to you. And you're finally going to be able to be like, like something about like, oh, well, I'm so glad that they like me, or I'm so glad that I was able to get something out of that person of how they feel about me in a way. Something like that, Aquarius. That needed to be said. Aside from that, you do have a lover, like a spouse. You could be married to somebody, and your connection with them is growing. I see. Your connection with somebody is growing. Survive the worst storms. Listen, this is coming out, Aquarius, because okay, I'm talking to an Aquarius that has been through many things that are that's been very challenging for them. It could be lately, okay, that you feel that you've gone through nothing but storms through this beginning of the year. I know my whole face is starting to tingle. But I see it's been like for a while. It's been years, possibly since childhood, where you just felt up and down all around. Okay. And you went through something in the past that was traumatic for you. I see that it's childhood. Okay. Everything stems from childhood, how we feel, how we view things. Okay. Something with the inner child where you survived something. It could have been a storm. Okay. Something with a storm. You may have lost somebody in a storm. You may have, there's an Aquarius here that has been through many things that's very challenging, and it's like you survived the worst of the worst, but you don't wear it. People don't know that you went through these things. Okay? They have to truly be able to get to know you, to be able to tap into that side where they see this person that's behind something here. I'm not saying that you put on a mask, but you definitely hide your feelings in a way where it's like, damn, you went through that? I'm sorry. Like, something like that needed to be said, because even though something may have been traumatic in the past, Spirit for the next 7 days doesn't want you like bleeding on yourself. Okay, they want you to be able to tell your story. There's a story here that's significant, that people, that these sweet connections that you're building with people, that they would love to hear. They can learn something from you. They could get to know you in a certain way where they don't have, where you're thinking, oh, what do they think about me? You're not so anxious or worried about what they think of you. They'll tell you what they think of you, these people. Okay? I'm trying to get it the right way to say it, but hopefully that makes sense to somebody. All right. One more. Something is cooking. Something's cooking. Listen, you could be pregnant. Somebody could be pregnant, but somebody loves to cook. You're a chef, okay? Somebody is a chef, or you're going to cooking classes or something. There's a craft or a hobby that you've always wanted to do or that you do now. You're expanding in a way. Or this is something that you've been working on. It could be a project that's been released finally, or is going to be released. But I see that after you finish a project, there's a new one that's coming. Somebody is an overachiever, but it's in the best way. It's in the best way. Okay, you are creating something with your solar, something with your chakras here. Okay, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus is very significant here. You're creating something. Okay. All right. We'll do this deck. It's calling. What else for the next 7 days for Aquarius that they need to know? What does Aquarius need to know for the next 7 days? You're going to be like so happy within the next 7 days. It's like a shot of bliss shoots into somebody, and like you have energy. All the projects that you've been working on is like in full motion and gear here. One project is out, a new one is coming, a new one is cooking. Okay? You are like an overachiever, but it's beautiful. Okay? You may feel like, okay, so that one's come out. Yeah, no, okay. Like I said, one thing is there's a project that's already been released. There's a new one that you're planning, that you're putting investment in, time in. Okay? You're building something. It's structured, okay, with the 7 of Pentacles. You're seeing results. You're going to start seeing results with the vision, the project that you had, like something that's been released. You're seeing the something here with good results. And then there's going to be another project, okay, that's going to come in that you've also been planning, that you're going to, something is on the table again, Aquarius. You could have Taurus placements. Somebody's very grounded, okay? Very grounded. Listen, if it's not in regards to like money or something that has to do with investments, Aquarius, I'm getting that. Are you like planning like a huge garden in your backyard or working on a garden? Okay, you could be doing that. Maybe helping somebody. You could be helping somebody, if this is not you, build something. Because they see the results that you put in the project that you put out. They love it. So they want your guidance and your help. You're gaining so many sweet connections from something that you did recently. And it may be a person that you've been fighting with. You could have another air sign or a water sign. Okay, it could be air sign or a water sign that you have been kind of like in and out with how you feel about them. Okay. I don't know if you got in an argument with somebody, but one of you set boundaries, okay? It could be an earth sign, water sign, or air sign. I'm getting Virgo and Libra. Or it could be an Aquarius. I feel like you may have been in odds with them because it's like, what happened here? It has to do in regards to maybe you were very stressed out in regards to something that you were building. You're very focused right now, Aquarius, so it makes sense. Okay? A lot of times if you're in a, this could be somebody that you're in a relationship with, or you they help you build things as well. This could be a partner. Somebody that you have a contract with, whether that's marriage, whether that's business, but it's you two here that sit down at a table and you guys both help each other. Maybe you guys weren't seeing eye to eye at one point because maybe one person was more invested in something or wasn't seeing the goal, the end goal. What, you know what I mean? Okay, it just seems like something that somebody is gonna come in, and or it could be you that is looking to like mend something after a struggle. But the struggle could just be that maybe you guys weren't seeing eye to eye because maybe life happens. Okay, you were too busy building something, cooking something, you were working on something, and it was very stressful. And maybe it was time management. Time management seems to be something that's here. Time management. Okay, not saying that you don't love this person or you don't like to be around them or talk to them or be open to many things with having a conversation with them, but it's something here where it's time management, where you because you can be very focused, Aquarius. When you guys have a goal, we got the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Then we got the Temperance in the reverse. Ooh. We have the Devil that came out. Could be somebody that you lay with. Could be a spouse, okay? This is just an example. If not, it could just be somebody that you have a contract with, or it could just be anybody, okay? Family member, friend, associate. I'm getting it could be lover. It's somebody that you are attached to, okay? Give me more information on the Nine of Wands. They're going to be reaching out. Somebody's going to be reaching out, okay? If you felt like there was a lot of, because I see two people that very stressed, okay? Maybe you were going through something that was very stressful, or you were seeing this person go through stress. Somebody could be going through a recovery, okay? Now, I'm not saying this is you. This could be somebody that is, this could be like maybe an individual that's aside from this. But I only see two people here. I only feel two people, but it could be another person that is associated. They feel like they have a lost opportunity, or they feel like they made a bad choice when it came to something that they said or something that they did. Maybe they judged you in a way. Okay? They possibly judged you. But I see with the Queen of Swords, she's in the upright. So she it could be in the reverse, but I see that this could be you. Okay? You place strong boundaries with somebody. Told them how you feel. Okay? And there's another person here that's very stressed out about it while they're working on something. Okay? I think it got like this, Aquarius, because if you were working on a project or this person was working on a project, it was getting very chaotic and disorganized where maybe somebody was not able to function because with the Temperance card being the reverse, somebody was doing something very extreme. And then with the Devil, okay, that could be certain attachments, maybe a certain lifestyle that, listen, moderation, whatever you guys like, this is whoever's business here. Maybe you're drinking, maybe you're smoking some reefer. You know what I mean? There's something here. It could be drinking, bad habits, something. There's some type of attachment with the Devil here. Maybe this person, like with the Devil being the reverse, that could also be like, this is somebody that's very sexually attracted to you. So maybe this is somebody that you sleep with on occasion. They wanted you to include, somebody wanted to include the bad attachments and the bad habits while somebody's working on something. It became too much, where when something becomes too much, two people, if they're making money in some way, or your spouse, whatever the issue is here, they didn't want to have failure being mixed in with a project that they were doing. Okay, if that even made sense. Hopefully that made sense. I was trying to get that out because Paul was running all over this house. That energy. It's a zoomies. Somebody here scatterbrained. Maybe this is an individual that is a, like, I'm not saying they make you scatterbrained, but if you do have scattered brains, scattered brain, Aquarius, this person can trigger that scattered brain energy. Apollo is running all over this house. This person's gonna come in with communication if y'all have not been talking or getting along. Okay? The stress is gone, Aquarius. Peace out.